to all the therapists, therapy assistants, and therapy aides working in acute care, whew, you guys got a hard job. And I very well can imagine, just from my own experience as a fieldwork level 2 student, it can be hard. Whew. So much that you got to keep up with. You're speaking another language in the hospital, using different terminology and acronyms that I didn't even know what that is. What is BID, bid? Oh. Well, if you need if you're here because you're looking for some help in that area, I've got my tips. I succeeded. I survived my level 2 fieldwork, and I feel so excited and wanting to go into acute care, and that's because I figured out things that work for me. So what was in my pocket, in my scrubs, when I was in acute care? My secret stash of knowledge that I used to help me throughout my time in acute care. So I'm gonna give you guys those details right now to all of you therapists, occupational, speech, physical therapy, assistants, aides. Here we go. First off, I made myself, with the help of my supervisor and advice that I got from others and observing the other therapists, therapy aides, therapy assistants, they had this list for themselves. So when they saw, well, not this particular list, but they made, whether it's just like they had a paper and they divided into squares and wrote the key information, I had to have an external aide that told me, guided me, prompted me on what information I needed to gather, at least in the beginning of my time in acute care. So if you're new to acute care, whether you're a student or a therapist or a therapy aide, assistant, you might find this helpful to create for yourself something that has the key information you need to find about the patient. What is it that you really need to know before you go into the patient's room? The diagnoses, the precautions, how long they've been in the hospital maybe, what room they're in, that's important. So if you're interested to know more on what this is and how I made it and have this for yourself, if you want this for yourself, you have access to it. How? Because I created a Google folder, and I will share that in the link below. And I'll have the description for this in the link below as well. In the description box, I'll have the links for all the things I'm going to go over with you. I'll provide links for them in the Google folder, and to see the videos that I have for this, I'll put that in the description box below as links as well. So feel free to take a look. And guys, if you are liking this video so far, if you are liking what I'm showing you guys, please do like and subscribe and share and comment. That's the least I can ask, right? No, just kidding. I just really love everything that OT Lifehacker, my channel, our community of therapy is becoming, because it's meant to be a resource for everyone. Whether you're in occupational therapy, you're in physical therapy, speech therapy, you're not a therapist, you're a nurse, you're not in the healthcare field, you're someone, a patient, prior patient, or what have you, you're someone interested in occupational therapy, that's great. Share in the comments below what you want to know more about for occupational therapy. I am more than happy to share, because I love occupational therapy, all that it stands for, all that it can and has done for people. It's a blessing in disguise, and I want it to be out of disguise for everyone to benefit. So if you share the same feeling, do share this video and comment, share this video and like and subscribe. Thank you. My Hawaii style is coming out here. Chee-hoo. Okay, so in your hospital, you might have different things that you have to comply to, and definitely different doors that you want to enter into and you don't know the code to. Well, make sure you have the code for each of the doors. Ask your supervisor or ask the director, whoever who has those codes, get the codes from them. Or you could be asking as you're in the setting, asking the nurses and such, but that takes extra time. Why not have it in your own hands? Now this that I have in my hands, I do have the codes, but you know, that's probably not something you should be sharing with everyone. The codes for the hospital you work, no. So this here is the 8-minute rule. And the way that my hospital worked is they followed the Medicare ways of billing. And so and for you guys, I would suggest carrying, at least initially, the billing instructions on what the productivity units all equal to. So this is what it was for us. The 8-minute rule. I needed to reference this for the treatments. So this is only for treatments for us. For evaluations, it was different. And also on that sheet that I showed you, I would write the time that I saw the patient and the number of productivity units that I wrote down for them in the report, in the documentation, so that when I do my billing, I make sure that it's accurate. And also it's helpful because if you're doing a co-treat with someone, if you're doing a co-treat with another therapist, you have the times and maybe you have to change your times or, you know, adjust your times or keep it the exact same. So then you write down your times and you have everything that you need all in one place to keep organized. So don't go shredding that sheet unnecessarily, guys. I've done that before. Not a smart idea. And then this that I've shown you in another video, it is what I used to study with, what I printed out on day 1 of my field work, and I carried this in my pocket. That's why you see it's folded up. I carried this in my pocket as well as this. So this is medical terminology and abbreviations, and this is the abbreviations common in occupational therapy. If you are in speech therapy or physical therapy or a different field, you might find it helpful to, for yourself, go look into common PT abbreviations, common SLP abbreviations. So there's a lot of resources out there and you can easily, you know, search it yourself, but that's time consuming. So that's why I had put together a bunch of these resources and I'm putting it in the description box below so that you guys can see them and have access to them. And that's what I found were priorities, because there's so much out there that you can be looking at, and these are kind of like the basics, I guess I'd say, basic essentials that you'll find yourself needing. I found myself needing these all the time. So take a look in the description box for those resources. I hope, I almost want to say I'm sure you guys will find it helpful. But either way, it was good talking with you guys. I hope you like this video, because if you do like and subscribe and share in the comments what you thought, if you found this helpful and how so, and what else you want to know from me, because I am here as a resource. That's why I started this channel. Love OT, love everything it stands for, and I'm looking away because I'm like reminiscing about everything that I have, the whole OT journey. It's so cool. I absolutely love it, and I am sharing that passion with you all through this YouTube channel, so I hope it resonates with you. Alright, so do share this video with everyone. If you find it something that you liked, then that's great. Alright, see you guys later. Bye bye.